What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Urban Nerd. This is the channel where I give my nerd reviews. On today's Nerd News, I also give reviews on movies. And today's movie I'm giving a review on is Alita Battle Angel. And I'm telling you what, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, like I said I usually do, I like the movie. I like the movie because, you know what? A lot of people, or me myself, expectations-wise, wasn't too high because, you know, we've been scoring before. Let's just say we've been scoring between all these animes turned into, you know, these American movies. They don't tend out to be pretty good, you know. Ghost in the show. Anyways, so you know, there's some movies that try to do it, and you know what? Thinking about it, someone asked me if this movie was sort of similar to Ghost in the Shell, and I'll say yes, in the fact that completely cyborg body with a human brain. But it's so much better. Action-wise, visuals. This movie, first of all, it was supposed to be directed by James Cameron. James Cameron was supposed to be directing this movie from the get-go. But then he handed it off to Robert Rodriguez, I believe. And he did it was a pretty good job. You know, James Cameron's busy doing his 14 Avatar sequels, so he couldn't be bothered trying to direct this. But regardless, it turned out pretty good. The environments looked really great. The visuals were amazing. I happened to watch this in Dolby 3D, which was pretty badass. In fact, you know, I actually still have the shades right here. Right here, I have the shades, and they were pretty nice. They're like, you know, they're a lot better than those flimsy other ones. And then I didn't realize why it kept beeping every time I stepped out, and it was because there's some, you know, these things for theft. And I guess it didn't stop me from getting it. But anyways, this is my little souvenir from Alita Battle Angel. But the movie, the story wasn't nothing crazy or impressive. It's a straightforward story. You know, this girl mysteriously has a past. The Christoph Waltz's character, Christoph Waltz's character, the doctor, he finds her and he puts her in this bodysuit, which happens to be, supposed to be for his younger daughter. And she doesn't have any memory of what's happening, but they know that she came from above because this movie takes place in like the 25th or 26th century, 25 something, where there was a huge war and the people on Earth, like the ships that were floating, they all came crashing down. There's only one ship left, so all the people around the world came to where this one city is left, and this is like the higher echelon of society. Meanwhile, everyone else is pretty much down in the slums, just trying to survive. And Alita has crazy fighting skills. She doesn't know how, but from the get-go, she's all ready to like whip ass and take names. And it's just, when I first saw the trailer, I didn't really like the way Alita looked because her eyes were kind of big and was kind of freaking me out. But then like after the second or third trailer, I was like, you know what? It looks alright. But then after seeing the movie and seeing the visuals all together, I liked her. And she was very cute. Very cute. And then when she got her, you know, super suit or whatever that you see in the trailer, she actually kind of looked kind of hot. I ain't gonna front. When she had the black suit on or whatever, I was like, you know what? She can get it. I mean, she technically can't because she's a cyborg, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, the cast is like crazy because they had Mahershala Ali, it had Christoph Waltz. The main actress that plays Alita is Rosa Salazar. Which Salazar was like, wait a second, why does that name sound so familiar? It sounds like something like out of a movie, like a bad guy's name, whatever. But regardless, her character, the way she played it, you felt for her. She was very endearing, and I liked her. I rooted for her, even though she was kind of OP because from the get-go, she just wasn't losing. She was whipping everybody's ass. It comes a point where, you know, she kind of gets a little bit over it, but I didn't even know how it happened because just things were happening and all of a sudden, oh, she's in pieces, but you know, she still put it to them. And then once she got that upgrade, oh, it was over because she was already like pretty much taking anybody. She could take anybody out with just her regular body. Once she got that other one, oh, it was game over. Nobody's touching this chick. And I didn't mind having like a Mary Sue, pretty much OP, because that's what what's it called? The Major from Ghost in the Shell was supposed to be, but it didn't turn out too well because the story was flawed. Like, you didn't like the character. He played it very robotic. And Rosa plays Alita very good, very endearing. You're rooting for this protagonist. Unlike some movies, like, say, for instance, Mortal Engines? I hated the characters. I didn't care whether they lived, died, got to what they wanted to do, the goals. I didn't care. With Alita, you care. You see that she's very naive and she looks forward to the best in humans. Sort of like I don't know. You see these movies where they have this visual of the way human beings are, then it gets crushed. Why? Because humans are flawed. And it was just nice seeing her, sort of the growth. There wasn't too much growth, but like as you see her memory growing, whatever, and connecting, and there was moments where very predictable. You're like, okay, once that happens, someone's gotta die. Someone's gotta die. Like whenever they get close like that, and happen, but you definitely see that they leading this up to a sequel. My other problem is that the waste of such character, like the wife of the doctor. You saw her very little. You don't know what really happens to her at the end. Mahershala Ali's character, it wasn't even really him because he kept getting taken over by the people up there. So sure, it was Mahershala Ali's acting, but it wasn't really him. It was someone else being him. So I don't know if you could even count that. And I wish I would have seen a little bit more Mahershala doing his thing because he's an amazing actor. If you guys have not seen the first half of the season of Luke Cage, check him out, and he's in so many other things that's just amazing. But overall, the movie was good, entertaining, action scenes, the fight scenes were amazing, visuals are crazy, the 3D was really great, considering that James Cameron produced this thing, using his technology. And the thing about James Cameron technology with the 3D is the depth. The depth is where he excels at. He doesn't go for the whole pop out, he goes for like you're looking into a window of this whole new world, and it drew me in, and I loved pretty much every moment of it, except for, like I said, the characters. But I didn't expect too much from this movie. I went in there just hoping to be entertained, and I was. If I had to give this movie a grade, I would pretty much give it like a B+. Like the one other thing as far as the visuals, even though visuals are great, if you guys watch this, there's gonna be a scene where she's out in the rain kissing the guy Hugo. You can tell where there was a strain on visuals because it's raining completely. And yet there's no water drops or anything on her face. And I can understand, it's already difficult to make her look so realistic. To try and add water textures and how it looks on actual skin and dropping down and like, I know that would have been like, you know what? No, we're not gonna, that's gonna be like another 50 million. No, let her face be dry in a rainstorm. So that was my only thing that was like major stood out to me as far as that. Because like I said, other things, visual, you expect it. But that one thing with the rainstorm and her kissing him, kind of was like, but overall, like I said, you guys will like the movie. If I had to give this movie a grade, like I said, a B+, and hopefully you guys check it out, and hopefully you like this review that I give of it. Tell me what you guys think about it. Tell me if you guys saw the movie, if you saw it in 3D, saw it in IMAX, or saw it in some sort of form, because I saw it for free because I have the AMC A-list, which y'all should really get, because it's only $20 a month. This movie was $23 for me, so it's worth it. $23. No, the movie ticket was $23, $20 a month. If you just sign up now, it's gonna be $23. But one movie like this pays for the ticket, so check it out. So if anything, like I said, put those notifications on, like this video, subscribe, check out my last movie review, check out my playlist of movie reviews. Remember, I'm Wes Grant, you've been watching Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next review. Stop!